Hello, everybody. Welcome to the closet room. This is the first GRWM that I'm filming in the closet room. If you missed that vlog, I'll link it here for your viewing pleasure. But I'm very excited to be getting set up and getting ready with you today. Listen, it's currently 9 a.m. on a Friday morning, and I'm about to embark on a little girls' weekend to Whistler, and we're gonna be soaking up the sun. It's going to be a heat wave. It's supposed to be 34 degrees Celsius today. So even though it's early and even though I am absolutely gonna melt today, I wanted to get ready with you and kind of practice my look and actually try on the outfits before I wear them. Like I'm so bad for that. I just pack things and I don't try them on beforehand. And then I get to where I'm going and I'm like, wow, I hate this outfit. What have I done to myself? So I kind of wanted to get ready, like practice getting ready for our night out tonight and tomorrow. But I am absolutely gonna melt this off. So I might just have to get ready again tonight. We'll see, but either way, I wanted to film this video for you guys and have a little fun gals night, gals morning, getting ready with you. So that's what we're doing today. I'm not gonna lie, the makeup is largely similar to what I have been wearing and what I've already posted. However, I wanted to talk you through a few things because I've really been loving this routine. I've literally kept it on my bathroom counter in my makeup bag for the last like 3 weeks, changing a few bits here and there, but it's a good one. And you know what? Because it's so good, I'm gonna talk about it again. Let's dive in. I'm gonna do my makeup. I'm also gonna do my hair, and I'm gonna be melting. And that's also why I'm filming this so early in the morning, because it's just too hot up here. Otherwise, I would absolutely melt. But that's okay, because we're getting AC installed apparently on August 19th. Hallelujah. Summer will almost be done, but at least we'll have it. Okay, let's get ready. So I have been continuing this little mixture as my primer, and I've actually been loving it so much. Is it necessary? No. Do I have the product so I'm doing it? Yes. Whatever your face cream is, whatever kind of bronzing solution you want to add to it, just having a lovely little glowing mixture for your moisturizer and using that as your primer. So I have my SkinCeuticals Triple Lipid Restore, which, you know, is forever dwindling. I go through this so fast. It's so expensive. It kills me. I'd honestly love to find a dupe because at the rate I go through this, it's just too much. It's too much. I love it. It's such a good cream, but anyway, then I have the little Drunk Elephant mixture, the Deep Bronzy and the Rosy Drops. I've just been, to be honest, I haven't tried this like with each one by itself. You could absolutely just do one or the other, but it's just kind of been fun having a little rainbow mixture of products. And the glow it gives is actually so beautiful. And I do just feel generally better about the idea that it is skincare going onto my face and not just a primer. You know what I mean? I like it when skincare brands do products like this because then I feel like it's doing something extra for me. So I just rub that in and press it into my skin, and it is honestly the most lovely, true, warm glow. I'm gonna absolutely destroy this white robe, aren't I? This was a mistake. Just gotta see that it's all blended in. Yeah, like it doesn't look like anything. It's not too thick of a layer, but it does add such a lovely, subtle, true lit from within glow to the skin. And I've really been loving that about it. I need to talk again about the Glowish Multi-Dew Skin Tint. I can't tell you guys how much. It's just so good. I have been actually like doing my makeup a lot in the last couple of weeks, and this has been the star of the show. And I think I've been a little bit more excited about doing my makeup, whereas I'm not normally when it's so hot outside. But this one, it's so thin, it's so glowy, it looks like your skin. I love applying it with the Beauty Blender. I think that's the biggest takeaway. It just blends in so nicely with the Beauty Blender. Not that it doesn't, like with your hands or a brush, but I think this just really amps up the natural look of it. And it just is so long lasting. Like I get so sweaty. My face is so sweaty. I am truly, I guarantee you, I bet you that I am the sweatiest person that you would know. But this just really holds its own. It lasts so well throughout the day. I don't get any crazy streaks or pilling, nothing. Like it truly is so natural. It is gorgeous. And my skin has just been like with this. Listen, I recognize that that's 4 products and they're not cheap. I understand. You know, you can substitute whatever you want, whatever skincare you're using. But this glowish skin tint, if you have dry skin, if you want something that's natural and just gonna even out your skin tone a little bit, just put a nice little layer. And then longevity, like I have been continually blown away by this skin tint. Truly, I need you guys to try it, and then I need you to tell me how much you love it, because I just can't imagine you not loving it. It is so pretty. It is the most gorgeous base. I am obsessed with it, and that's why I just haven't been interested in like switching up my routine. I've just been loving this routine so much, and it's kind of why I just want to do like a final hurrah. I promise you, like things are getting put away in the house, and we're gonna start setting up and, you know, back to some good studio makeup vids. But in the meantime, I just need to like really send this one home because it's such a gorgeous base. Like, look at my skin, look at my skin. Have you ever seen it so glowy? I don't know. You know, I had a video titled My Glowiest Skin Ever. No, ma'am, this is it. This is it. I'm really excited to see what else they do with glowish. I've been enjoying it so much. Now, concealer. Listen, I've been getting up at 5:30 every morning. I am deeply proud of myself. I'm just gonna say that right away. But damn, the circles. Someone commented, what did they comment on my recent Instagram? It was like, you look like a 40-year-old smoker. Someone commented that, and I was like, how dare you? But honestly, my circles have been crazy, just trying to get adjusted to the sleeping schedule. So I'm taking this NARS corrector. I haven't been wearing it for the last couple days, but apparently I need it. I need some help and some color correcting under here. So I'm just gonna do my best to brighten up the under eye here. And I just like to press that in with my fingers. Even though now that my nails are longer, it's really hard to like get into the eye socket without stabbing myself with my nail. You kind of have to do a little wiggle, and I don't know. It's a journey, but yeah. I'll just put an extra little layer. And to that person who commented that, you know what? Thanks. I did need a little extra help under my eyes, so kudos to you. Let's go in with Makeup Forever Concealer. It's just so good. And I like to just do this regardless. I actually have a lot of zits right now. It's technically my little period week. Ugh, how annoying. But during that, I've been getting some pretty bad, like the last few months. Like no matter what, I will get some big zitty good old breakouts during my period. Like it's kind of unavoidable at this point. I don't know why. Sometimes I'm just like, ooh, maybe this month it won't happen. It's like, no, she's there. and regardless, I do just like to like brighten the high points of my face. That's why I always do it. Even if like the foundation is flawless, I like to brighten a little bit. The concealer is a little bit lighter than my base, and I think it just makes such a difference in the entire finished look. And one thing I've been trying to do when pressing my beauty blender, I'm pretty rough when I'm using my hands and applying my makeup, and I'm trying to be a lot lighter. So I'm consciously like dabbing the sponge a lot more lightly than I used to. Just seeing how that goes, trying to be a little bit more gentle. And then just blend this out everywhere, and hopefully flawless skin will appear. And then I need to do a nice big whoop, just to really cut that redness on my cheeks and really chisel out our future contour. You could do this after you do your contour and or bronzer. I just do a little and make sure that that's where my line is. But like so much product ends up in your beauty blender anyway that when I'm done, you can always just go back in with your beauty blender and just touch it up. I don't do the baking with powder or anything under here. To be honest, I just don't know how, and I see so many people do it and I don't understand it. So I just don't. And that's it. I've tried like 7 million thousand new bronzers, cream bronzers specifically. I'm really loving the tone of this. I'm just not gonna shut up about it. The NARS Casino Bronzing Cream. Dear NARS, don't you dare take this away from us. Please make this permanent. I love the shade so much. I love the tone, the undertone. It's just good. Now there's a million cream bronzers for you to choose from. So just find whatever shade works best for you. This is the Smith 157 brush, and this is honestly one of the best brushes that I've ever used for blending out cream bronzers and contours. It's just the perfect shape to really hug your cheek and get in there. It's so good. And I'm just going to blop that around under my cheeks, just kind of following that line that I just created with the beauty blender. And then I take that on my chin. I've been realizing like I have like an actual legitimate like bubble under my chin that kind of never used to be there. And I've been noticing a lot in photos lately and I'm like, what's happening to me? What's happening to me? I'm just gonna add more bronzer. Like I just start the product there and then I blend it out on the sides and just hug the jawbone like so. And then sometimes I take it too high, so just as a precaution, I take the beauty blender and just dab it around my chin to make sure that I didn't go too high because that frequently happens with me. Then I take a little bit more and just start it right on the top of my forehead, temple, hairline, whatever you want to call it, and just blend that around the hairline area. And I can always go in and add more after, but I just do a light amount and I kind of dip between if I want to add a little bit more chiseling. This product is fine to apply even once you've powdered. It does blend in nicely. Some products don't, so it just depends on what you're using. Some things are a little bit too creamy and they get a little bit stuck, so it just depends on the product. Okay, now I'm going to take my Benefit setting spray and just set this in. I'm going to do a few rounds of this just while the skin products are soaking in. I'm going to let that roll. Honestly, I'd be happy with this. Just slick up your brows, put on a little lip balm, and you're good to go. Honestly, it's a great summer base. I need to know your guys' thoughts. I think that this is the best makeup that I have ever done. One of my favorite combinations ever. That's a big statement, but it's true. Let's skip a little bit and do some brows. I'm gonna do my Anastasia brow freeze. I just slick this up. I'm really running low on the jar here. Product is getting low. I get a lot of questions about the brows and whether or not it stays up, and I'm gonna be honest, again, like, guys, I have such a sweaty face. Truly, I have yet to find something that actually lasts truly through a sweaty day. Like, it just doesn't happen. It's like my skin's oils and makeup like washing down. Like, I don't know if anything can withstand that, but the brow freeze honestly is just, I'm loving the product so much. I saw on TikTok that there's apparently a City Color brow product that's a dupe for this, but the shipping was like absurd to Canada. So I don't know if anyone knows of getting City Color in Canada. I remember like way back in the day, back when Ipsy started, City Color was in Ipsy. But other than that, I've never seen it in Canada. But if you guys are in the States or elsewhere where you can get City Color, apparently, allegedly, City Color has a brow product that's a dupe for this. And I'd be so curious to try it, but let me know if you guys know where I can get City Color. In the meantime, I'm sticking with the brow freeze and just doing my NYX brow pen. I'm still using the same shade blonde. I can't believe it's lasted so well. I kind of had a weird moment with it where I thought that it was running out and then it kind of just came back. It's lasted me 4 months. Months. Oh my god, I didn't blend up. Oh my god, I didn't blend up my nose, you guys. The camera wasn't recording during my entire blab that I just did. I'm pretty sure I've been talking for like 15 minutes. So I put my blush on. This is my Picante blush with Nudestix. I was literally just like blabbing la la la, and I'm like, oh my god, the camera isn't recording. Holy moly. Anyway, I blended in Picante. If you didn't know, this is my blush in collaboration with Nudestix. I blended in with my fingers. That is hilarious, and I was literally just about to dive into my nose contour. What I was trying to say and what I was blabbing about is that we do have an update on when it's being launched at Cult Beauty. It was supposed to be launched at the end of July. Unfortunately, Cult Beauty, it's kind of up to them in their schedule. It has been delayed. Now the date is currently set at August 31st. If anything changes from that, I will definitely let you know. For those of you who have been waiting for it to be on Cult Beauty, I'm so sorry that it has been delayed. It is unfortunately out of my hands, but I'll keep you updated as soon as possible. And until then, I'm so excited for you guys to get your hands on Picante. For those of you who have been using it and loving it, I'm so thrilled. It's honestly, it's the most divine summer shade ever. I literally can't believe it wasn't recording that whole time. Oh my god. I'm just gonna add more because it just blends out into the most beautiful summer flush ever. It works on every skin tone. And I saw, oh my god, I saw Kathleen Lights talking about it in her favorites video, and I was so happy that she's loving it too. So Kathleen, thank you. Oh my god, it's such a good shade. Honestly, I am biased obviously because I created it, but I just like to take my little beauty blender and just boop, go around the edges. It kind of helps it like blend into the skin, but if you're looking for the perfect summer flash, my friends, look no further And again, to those of you waiting for Cult Beauty, I will absolutely keep you updated, but be sure to check the Nudestix website because they do ship to a number of countries. I know that like shipping times and import fees and whatnot can be a little bit tricky, so I'll keep you guys updated. But for now, there's Picante. So back to the nose. I was gonna go in and do my nose contour. Oh my goodness. And that was the moment she realized she died. Yeah, that is when I realized the camera was not even recording. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I blame the nails. Sometimes it just slips and I think it's recording and it's not. This is the Katie Jane Hughes number 13 brush. So excellent for the little nose contour life. And all I was saying before is that I needed to finish up the cream. I was kind of jumping around a little bit because I'm getting really warm. It's getting really toasty in here and I need to powder. So I'm taking my Charlotte Tilbury powder, the one, the only. And you know what? I've actually been like powdering my eyebrows too. I don't know if that helps anything, but I'm kind of just like anything to help it stay up. I've been trying to do. I'm not sure if it's doing anything in particular, but you know, making sure to get under the eyes because that is where a lot of movement happens for me. And honestly, I touch my eyes so much, my under eyes. So I really want to make sure I'm hitting it with powder. If I'm wanting my makeup to last, listen, nothing lasts through my sweat, but we can try. For the highlight, I'm going to use my MAC Whisper of Guilt highlight. Just dotting that right on the tops of my cheekbones. And then I'll put some on my nose as well. As I'm doing my makeup, I'm literally just like repacking my bag because this is the makeup I'm gonna take with me. Okay, let's move on to eyes. I wanna do a little smoked out liner. I've been feeling a little bit naked on the eyes. I haven't worn like eyeshadow or eyeliner in a hot minute. Sorry, I think I have a hair. Yeah, I haven't done a little smoked out liner in like a few weeks, so I just wanted to play. I pulled out my MAC Costa Riche, but before that, obviously, I'm gonna take my Benefit Hoola Glow, the glow version, and take a little layer of this on the eyes and just chisel out that crease a little bit before we do anything, because to be honest, I might do the liner and that might be it, that might be fine, so I'll still want this in my crease. I might not need any other shadow, but I did pull out my Victoria Beckham Tweed palette just in case, but I'm just gonna hit the crease with this bronzer. Okay, so MAC Costa Riche, and then I have my Refer 02 brush. I'm not sure what shape I'm gonna do just yet, but I always like to start just applying it to my lash line. Just getting a good amount dug in there. And the Costa Riche has such a lovely, like warm, purpley almost undertone. It's so pretty. It's not just a plain brown. It's got some like color and depth in there, which is really nice. So I'm just kind of blending that into the lid, diffusing it out so it's almost non-existent, and then I'm gonna pull it out and up and do a little liner. A liner shape anyway. And then I just touch the brush to it and kind of pull it out. I pull it down to my lashes and then pull it up. And it kind of just naturally like makes a more pointy shape, and then you can go in with any other brush and you can just clean it up. Clean up the edges. You don't even need any additional product. Like I literally just push it with a brush and boop, give it a little clean. And you can just kind of fluff on the top of it to sink it into the eye and make it a little bit softer. Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of down with that. Let's see. I always do it uneven. Always. I'm gonna try my best to do the same shape on the other side. So there's the liner, and then all I'm gonna do is take my highlight, the Whisper of Guilt highlight, in a little brush. And I'm just gonna take that from the inner corner and just dot a little bit on top for a very subtle, I mean, it ain't that subtle, that's for sure. But just for a little bit of brightness, but you could totally leave it plain if you so wished. Just adding a little bit of shine onto the eye. And then we can also take that bronzer on the lower lash line. Then mascara. I'm gonna use my Bite Upswing mascara. You guys, I think my Pat McGrath Dark Star has seen its last days. Just wanted to smell this to make sure. It was totally smudging on me yesterday, and I was like, oh no, does this mean it's the end? Ugh. It's been a good while that I have been using that daily. So I had a backup of my Bite Upswing mascara, and I'm getting it all over my lid. Okay, and let's finish off with the lips. I'm gonna take my Victoria Beckham O2 lip pencil, the little nubbin that I have left. And then I'm just gonna press some Picante on top of that. And then blend it into my lip. And that's the finished makeup. I'm gonna do one final spritz of the Benefit Professional Spray. And then we can talk about the hair. Wow, the little clip gave such a little bounce. Whoa. I'm gonna zip up my makeup bag. Everything's in there that I use. So that's my makeup for the weekend. Now for the hair, I have done an entire video going through my lovely little crimp hair routine, but I keep getting questions about it. I think maybe because my hair is a little bit lighter now, maybe it just looks different, and maybe some assume that I'm doing something different, or they might be new to my channel and that video is pretty buried with Everyday May. So I figured I would just really quickly talk through it. It's the same routine. This is my Amika crimper. This is the 3-barrel waver, whatever you want to call it. When you turn it on, it automatically goes to 180. I turn it down to 160. When I do my hair, I'm gonna have to like turn and look into my mirror over here. So I take half of my hair and clip it up because I do want to have the sections here. Give it a little brush through, and all I do is literally take the crimper and run through it. It heats up so quickly. It's already at 160. I literally just turned it on. I just take the crimper and go through all of my hair. The important part comes at the front for sure. That's when we get a little bit fun and frisky with how we put the crimper on the hair. But for now, I'm just gonna run through all these bottom pieces and just go through, and I'm gonna face the mirror so I don't burn my hand here. Okay, so the bottom is done. Now I'm going to unclip the top, pull the 2 halves out front, give it a little brush. And then I'm pretty much doing the same thing, except that at the top, I'm kind of like angling it up and giving it a little pull, a little wiggle, if you will, just so that you don't get the big harsh line on the top. So just on the top piece, I'm just angling it up and just giving it a little pull. So now for the final front piece, I do the same thing where I angle it and kind of give it a little pull. But for the front piece specifically, what I found really helpful is that I just start it much lower. So I kind of start it like at my eyebrow line, and that helps it to look a little bit more natural and a little bit more of a loose wave so that it frames your face a little bit better, in my opinion. So I just started that curl like much lower than the other pieces, so that you just have this little section, like the first curl kind of starts at your brow just a little bit lower, and it kind of just helps it flow out of your face better. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side. Be back with you when I'm done. Okay, so now the hair is all curled, and now we put product in it, and RIP to me spraying hair products in the air of my clothing. This will not be a regular thing, but closet, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna take dry shampoo. Even though I just washed my hair, I always take some dry shampoo and hit it on the top, because this is where I touch the most. So just whoop, little spritz, whoop, in the front. It'll just make it last more. Dry shampoo. Then I am using dry texturizing spray. This is the Ouai dry texturizing spray, and I find that it just helps to make this hair bigger and beachier, even though I don't necessarily like the crispiness, and it doesn't keep it like soft for long. Like I like my hair to feel soft. This kind of takes that away, but it makes it way more voluminous. So kind of just depends what you're going for on that day. I want my hair to be big and voluminous, so I'm gonna use the dry texturizing spray. And just give that a real good zhuzh. Then we hit it with the hairspray. This is the Ouai Soft Hairspray. And because it's soft, it won't make the hair like too chunky and crispy, but it'll also just help the curls to last. Then, because we've absolutely blasted our hair with heat and we've put a ton of sprays in it, definitely want to finish off with oil. This is the Gisu hair oil, honey infused hair oil, and I'm just taking like a whole dropper of that and I just run it through the ends of my hair. And then when I'm done running through the ends, I'll just take my hair and put it on the top, even though this humidity, this heat, the frizz ain't being stopped by nobody. And then that's the hair. I'm absolutely obsessed with this. I can't stop doing this hairstyle, even though I know it's a lot of heat. I'll do it a few times and then I need to give my hair a break and I let it soak in some masks, you know, but it just is so good because it lasts so long. Like this will absolutely last me all weekend and probably well into next week. And that's why I like to do it, because I just don't have to worry about it. I don't have to touch it up. If I want to touch it up, I can literally just do a few more pieces to fix some waves. But for the most part, it's such a great hairstyle. I definitely prefer this now that my hair is longer. I didn't love it so much when my hair was shorter. So for me, this is definitely a long hairstyle, but you do you, boo, whatever you feel amazing in. And I've talked about this hairstyle a million times, but I'm just obsessed. And this is the finished makeup and hair. Now let's get dressed. Okay, and then this was my planned outfit for the evening. I'm obviously not gonna wear this now during the day, but I wanted it to be something really nice and flowy, but I just like wearing pants. I do. If I could choose between a dress and a pair of pants, I'll choose the pants always. But these are the Uncle Studios. I believe they're the linen bloomers. They have linen and cotton. I'm pretty sure these are the linen bloomers. They need a good steam, so don't judge me now. This is an old crop top. I think this is last year, if not the year before, from Zara, this lovely little top. I have it in black and white, and I've actually worn them a ton throughout the time I've had them. And then this is my Arquette linen shirt, so I could either wear it without or with, in case there's a little chill. Like I said, it's been getting like pretty chilly at night, so even though it's super hot out now, it might be chilly in the evening. So just having something nice, a little layer to throw on top. I don't know what bag I'm gonna use. Maybe this little beaded one. This is kind of a cute little number. This is old from Aritzia. I've had this for a long time as well, but it's a really cute little summer bag. Oh my God, I didn't put my ring on. And then the shoes I have on are just these little strappy shoes. Again, very old Zara. I have a pair of white ones that are completely destroyed because I've worn them so much. And then if I don't end up liking it with heels, I can always wear it with my little brown Fendi sandals, and I think that'd be a nice little contrast. But I think we're gonna dress up. Whistler's definitely a little bit more casual, so we'll just have to figure it out when we decide where we're going. But this is my little outfit. And this is the hair and makeup. Oh, I also have my jewels on. These are the Mejuri small chunky hoops. I am obsessed with these. I'm obsessed. They are so perfect. Absolutely love them. This is my Leah Alexandra chain necklace. I'll have them both linked below. I have discount codes for both Mejuri and Leah Alexandra, always listed in the description box if you wanted to shop any of the pieces. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me. I hope you enjoyed the look and the hair and this little outfit. And I hope that you're all having a beautiful day. I hope you all have an amazing weekend. Thanks so much for getting ready with me, you guys. I'm now gonna go finish packing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!